What's up, everyone? I'm Neko. This is all the Mons. So, in between episodes, I went ahead and finished the automation for Ultra Balls because I wanted to go to bed and I wanted this to back up while I was asleep. So here we have. Oh, there's a. Why is there a feather on there? A Pokemon must have died here. I dropped a feather. Again, look at that. A Pokemon must have died here and dropped that crap on my belt. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, so I just got the yellow ones going. So, yellow apricorns coming in here, getting cut in half. Then those are getting washed over here into lids. And then those yellow lids are coming through, getting cut and creating these things. And then all of that's coming over here. They're combining into the black lids to become Ultra Ball lids. And then over here I get the brass things coming in. They're getting stamped with the lids, getting stamped with the blank lids, and then we have Ultra Balls. And I also automated rose quartz because I was getting sick of that. But yeah, we got all that going. Grab those. All that's good to go. I'll just pick this up. In between episodes, or well, not really, but this morning after I woke up, pretty much I ran around. And I just went on a big catching spree, just catching a bunch of Mons I didn't have. So you can see now I have like over 3 boxes. I have almost 4 boxes of Pokemon now. So I have Mons to choose from. What we're going to do, I set this spawner up. So this is a spawner with a chicken egg in it, making it a chicken spawner. I have no AI or anything, so we're going to be getting that going so that I can make the chicken seed. So I can chicken essence in so I can start making eggs and stuff. For that, for the chicken seed, I'm going to need these soul jars. In order to make soul jars, we're going to need to get into a little bit more mystical agriculture. I need one of these solium daggers. Means I'm going to need, the system needs to know how to make a gold dagger and a solium dagger. You have these attuned versions, or you just have a normal version. The attuned versions just do a little more damage, but it's fine. I don't need it. I need empty soul jars. You're gonna need to know how to make solium ingots, which means you need to know how to make prosperity ingots. The soul jars need soul glass. That's soul dust, which is made by cooking smooth soulstone. There we go. And then I'm also going to need these experience capsules because I want to make experience seeds as well. So there's all the cooking recipes. I gotta throw these crafting recipes in here. There we go. Now, if I go back here, and I go to Add Mystical, now I can make myself a Solium Dagger, which I need. I'm gonna need 4 soul jars. I'm also going to need 4 of these experience capsules. So now, if I summon these chickens, and just start killing them. I'm going to slowly start filling up these chicken jars. I'm getting a lot of this crap. I can turn this off now. There we go. All chicken jars are full. Yeah. I didn't get as much experience in the experience jars as I thought I would. That's okay though. I obviously have my XP farm. Just kill off all these chickens. I don't need y'all standing around here. Just got so many feathers and chicken. And then, oh, whoops, I forgot. Oh, well, that filled up my soul jar, my experience jars. Look at that. Okay. Well, that's everything I needed. I had to change my mob thing here because it just wasn't working the way that it should. So now I have 2 different mob things here, and I couldn't have the well, I guess I kind of can now. The magnet. So if I go here and bust this glass out, and then I grab another magnet. What if I put the magnet right on the other side of this wall? If I had one there, and one there, it should do what I want it to do, right? Yeah, now I'm not picking up the items anymore. In order to get in here now, I have to go in here. I could even put another demagnetizer like in here, just for good measure. Right there. It's a little bit of a squeeze now. Like, it's not the best, but I rarely ever have to go in there. Only when I'm messing with stuff. And turn you back on. Perfect! Oh, no, I'm still picking up items. Even with all that demagnetizing going on, I'm still picking up items. Interesting. I can work on that later. I have another idea on how to do that, but don't need to do that right now. Right now, let's make these chicken seeds and experience seeds. Prudentium and a solium seed based. And then I need 4 prudentium. That'll make the chicken seed. And then the experience seed is Imperium on a prosperity. It'll take a second to get that Imperium in. And over here, chicken seed. There we go. And experience seed. Experience essence will come in handy later. Oh, let me grab those out of here so they can get a spot on the wall. There we go. And then that's good to go. Okay. In between episodes also I did a thing. So you might notice these look a little different. These are now mega. So this is a 16 million mega crafting storage. I only have one of those in there, but it's still like over, like the last time with 3 of them at 256 I had like 700,000. So this is like well over 16 times more powerful with just that one. And then each of these, they add up to like 56 with all of them in there. I could show you. So yeah, each thing has 16.78 million storage and 56 coprocessors in just those 4. They're incredibly powerful. There's still like the quantum crafters and stuff I can get into later. But by the way, how are you looking? Oh, it's maxed out. So what do we got here? 25 million. Nice. And then for those, I'm thinking right here, I'm going to set up my Driggy farm. So if I got like some stone, I guess I'll just make stone bricks. Give me like 1,000 of those. Right, and then if I got my measuring tape, it can come out like, I don't know, 9? Put that there. Get my Drigmies like a 9x9 area. Yeah, it's a good area. And then I can take this stick, which by the way, this is an indestructible netherite stick. See here it says unbreakable. Just build up a nice tall wall. It doesn't have to be too terribly tall, just a little bit. And this is how I like to build my Drigme area. My little Drigme farm. Like right here in the middle is going to be a barrel. That's going to go feed into a thing. It's going to be an access thing down here. Oh, I'm going to need a wrench. And pipe. Barrel. Oak. Tell you what, I'm going to encode a few things in here. It's this, which I don't have levers encoded for some reason. And regular oak barrel into an iron oak barrel. No? What? Sometimes this thing can be very stupid. If I have those encoded and then I go to try to do that again, it should try to use the one that's encoded. Yeah, now it's doing it right. Which means I have to keep going back and forth to make sure it uses the right frickin' one. Gold. No, not what I wanted. Keep going to the wrong page. Gold, encode. That's a limited. I don't want a limited. Where the heck is it? There. Diamond. And then finally, oh, wrong page again. That's a limited. Here we go. Netherite. That just saves me a little bit of trouble. So, netherite oak barrel. You're gonna go down right there. And I need to get under you. Because sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright, and then wrench out of view. Boom and boom. Okay, and then what I like to do is put mossy cobblestone around that barrel. These are going to end up becoming my drigme things. And then in here, so I need to get under all of this. Into down here. Right, and then I need some wireless terminals. That was going to go there. Wireless setup kit. And I already have the 4 things filled in, but then I'm just going to start filling in like here. Go, that's hooked up, and then gonna need cables. A couple of dense cables just going around in a square. Hello, good kitty. Yes, hi. You came to say hi to me. Hello. Get more of these. Let's come up like that. I need to replace this floor under these. So when they transform, you'll be able to see that. These are going to come up like this. I need some of these. I need 4. I'm going to need 16 acceleration cards. I can go in here. I can hit that. Nope, that's not. Huh. I just go in here and I hit A on the source. It didn't show anything, but you can see it's here. It's just invisible. So I could just take that invisible thing. There we go. Now it's going to export source. And now I need my memory card. Shift right click to copy, right click to paste. Now all 4 of these are set up. I should have enough of these cable facades. I do. Cover up those. And 4. There we go. And now I need a... four of these jars. They should automatically start filling too. Yep, there they go. And this is the basic of how my drinking fountain is going to look. I like to put pedestals in here, which I'm going to encode. Because I need to make a bunch of these. Where's the pedestals I like to use? These ones. Oh, wait. So 9 times 4, if my math is correct, I believe is 36. I've been out of high school for a long time. We'll see. Whoops. So I needed 32, which actually makes sense because the corners don't count. So it's actually 8 by 4. Yeah, that's how architecture works. So yeah, that's how that looks. And then, yeah. So that's how that's going to go. And then as I could do the ritual to capture things in jars and throw these jars along this wall here. And the Drigmees will generate loot based on that. Alright. That's a plus. What level are you? 18? Let's see if I can catch you. Just bonk you in the face with a ball. Stay in the ball. Hell yeah. Another one for the collection. Something else I'd like to do is get my milk tank going with a clicker and some glass bottles to start getting some milk tank milk. Milk tank milk. I'm gonna need it. So I'm just gonna encode. Whenever I have to make a lot of something, I like to encode it because it just makes it easier on me. Birch fences. I need to make a lot of these. And I'm gonna need a pasture block. Alright, should be able to make one of these. Yep. And then oak fences. I don't know how many of these I need. Make me like 81. I don't care. Alright, I'm gonna make a big old area, which is going to be refined down. This milk tank is not going to have like any room to move. But for right now, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to take my milk tank. That's where it spawned in at. And then I'm just going to surround it by fences. And then I'm going to get rid of all these fences. go. Alright, and then I'm gonna desummon my mill tank. Because I need to get in here. This right here is going to be a clicker. If I remember correctly how to do this. I believe I'm doing it right. Just encode this because just make things easier on me. I'm probably gonna run out of some of this stuff and have to go make some more real quick, like the just dire things ingots. It's been a minute since I made some, so I gotta be running low. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. I have to go here. Now I should be able to order a clicker. I believe I'm doing this right. Is it a clicker? Target passives. Can't remember how I did this. I think I just put a gate on top of you. I've set this up in the past and I can't remember how I did it. Right? Yeah, that'd be fine. In fact, I could just do it like that just to make sure. Under you. You need to be fed. With glass bottles. I already have my wrench on me. Let's go ahead and disconnect this side so I can set this up. These glass bottles. Reconnect you. This should be full of glass bottles, yes. Now then. Let me test this real quick and see if it will do it. Yeah, so it's doing it. I now have a ton of these. What I need to do now is you see that it just spews them out into the world. So grab myself a drawer. Oh wait. Like that. I actually want, you know what? It's fine. 512. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna encode this item collector as well. Where is it? I'm blind. It's in here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. There we have it. I should be able to order one. Like that. And then offset you. Nope. Nope. That way. down that way again. Radius. Like that should be good. Just do that. Just to be safe. The only thing it can pick up anyway is stuff that goes in here. And now, what I could do actually first is lock and link this. Lock and link. So now those are in the system. Oh, let me do that in there. So now when I summon my mill tank, there we go. And this should be just speeding up. And that's how you automate Moo Milk. And once this is full... Oh, that's bad. How did I get you to turn off? Oh, I think I know how I do it. I'm gonna need this on low. And if I go under here, I could put another wireless thing here. To make this thing shut off. Right. Wireless thing here. Gonna need my wireless kit. Okay. And then cables. I need two, but cable there. I should the ME level emitter. Or am I looking for the threshold? Hold on, I'll figure it out in a second. So if I put that there, so now that's touching that. So now this I should be able to set this up to where it's looking for Moo Milk. And if it sees in my system that there is at least 500 Moo Milk, it's going to emit a redstone signal, which it is. But if I put it up to 1500, it does not emit it. So as long as there's at least 500 Moo Milk in my system, it will emit a redstone signal, which is turning this off because this is at low. So if it's receiving a redstone signal, it's off. So now I just need to fix the ground that I tore up here. Do I have any grass blocks? I do. Take some grass blocks, surround them by cable facades, and you would never know that was there. So now, that was a weird lag. But now, when I summon my mill tank, we're good. It's not making any more because this is off. And until I do not have at least 500 of those in my system, it won't turn back on. And once I drop below 500, it'll turn back on. And then once I hit below 500 again, it'll turn back off. And that's how you automate that kind of crap. The level emitters are great. What do we do now? We got all that going. Everything over here is good to go. As long as no more Pokemon come in here and die on top of my stuff. Clogging up my frickin' my lines. Yeah, we're looking good around here, man. Got all these essences going. We can get started on automating everything from Ars Nouveau. This is a little bit of a process. Where do I want to set it up at? Is the question. I kind of want to get these. That's what we could do. Because I want to get rid of those damn thermal generators. They're in the way. Which means I need to get my reactors in. So that's what we're going to do. So if I go into power, and I go into these, I think I need 36. I think 36 is the magic number. Of these nitro reactors. And I just go in here, you see it has a little targeter thing on the floor. Right? So if you just target it to where you want it to be, which is about right there, and you right click, it'll auto build itself. It's a 3x3 by 4. So it's 4 tall. Just to keep that in mind. There you go. One reactor up and running. That's going to need some water. Oh. You only ever have to put 1 bucket of water inside of these. It'll never use that water. It'll just hold on to it. I like to put these on auto mode. So once these get up to 70%, the reactor it'll charge itself up to full, but it won't turn itself back on until it dips below 70%, and it'll charge itself back up to full again. There we have that. And you can see this is generating at 448,000 FE per tick, which is more than all my thermal generators outside already. And then we also got to remember to put a ender gate on it, so we could suck that power out. And you can see I already have all these spots set up for it, where it's going to put in these things and have a crafting card in here, so it'll craft stuff that it doesn't have. And that's one generator. And then 36 times 2. There we go. You see, I have spots for 12 of these. The upfront cost of these is much more than the upkeep cost. Like, these are not really hard to upkeep at all. But getting them up and running in the first place is kind of a little difficult. There you go. Yeah, oh, those were... because I put them in my slot 9 like an idiot. Now I have a bunch of buckets of time fluid. There we go. So these are looking good. Make sure auto mode is on for these two. There we go. You can see how that's going to look. Over here I have these hostile neural networks. This one is the Wither, this one is the Dragon, and this one is the Warden. And over here it's just generating Wither Stars, Dragon's Breath, and I have these going right now. I might switch it to this for a little while. Just let these build up a little bit. Give me some Warden Tendrils in stock. There we go. I guess I got plenty of echo shards now. 27k. And there you go. And then my system's already recovered from everything I just did. So now I'm generating way more power. I'd actually like to get 36 times 3. Just fill out this whole entire bottom row. And then later on, I can still expand more to fill out the top row. And then once I get these 6 in here, I should be safe to tear down my thermo generators. Auto mode, auto mode, auto mode. Oh, okay, it's got some now. This is all building up, as it should. Damn, my power is actually going down a little bit, even with all these reactors. It's because I'm making all this crap. And these are just sucking out. Yeah, it's got a bunch of these to make, and it's just sucking out all my power to make them. The nitro's almost done. There we go. Nitro's done. And once that's caught up, though, we'll be good to go. And honestly, once I make all these reactors, I don't foresee myself needing too much of that anymore in the future, other than to make cables and ender gates. I'll wait until my system catches up before I rip out those thermal generators. And you see these are also ready to go. You can also, I believe, no, you can't. You can do it with the thermos. You can't time one the reactors though. But if I went up to the thermals, I could show you. You could time one those. So that is like a good thing about them. These are completely passive. They don't require any fuel. And you can time one them. So they can just generate ridiculous levels of power. So stupid. But they're right where I want to set up my Ars Nouveau stuff. Because I want Ars here, and then I want occultism back here. Yeah, that's all caught up. Now I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to rip out those thermos. Make sure my magnet is on. I'm just going to rip these off. Oh no! I did not mean to do that. That is horrible. Oh, these thermals are just gonna take up so much space. Crap. Gotta find all the source blocks and get them. There we go. That'll have been all of them? Hell yeah. I would not have been able to just fill that in with dirt to get rid of it. It just doesn't work that way. Why am I gonna do it by hand when I have my spellbook? Oh, wait. Should be fine. I was just thinking it might blast through into my basement, but it should be good. And I could even go in there. Gosh dang it. I gotta fix that. Oh, no. I wanna go here. Oh, damn you. Yeah, I don't see anywhere that I blasted through the roof. And this whole layer is gonna be my bee layer. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of fun stuff with bees. Alright, now that we have this area open, this freaking booflin can die. You can die. Get the hell out of my way. How dare you? You're in my yard. Ooh! I think that's a new berry. I don't think I have one of these. Yeah, no. Oh, it's BAB. Oh, no, I do. Alright, so where am I going to do this? So, what I'm going to need... We're going to need to encode some stuff. Surprise, surprise. It just makes things easier on me to have this stuff encoded. I want... this. This. Where's the pedestals? Am I blind? Ah, there we go. These three things need to be encoded. I also need archwood itself encoded. Vexing, blazing. There's... the tablet of containment, right? This requires the vexing. So I'm going to set up vexing as my thing that I will be farming. So I'll just farm a bunch of vexing. I wonder if it's possible to make these with no. There is a lumber bee. But no, it's not possible to make these with nature essence. Just that, and then if I go here, I'm gonna need to know how to make these. So that I can make this. And then you need to know how to make this stuff. Where's the... there it is. So, stone. Go, all those patterns are encoded. I'm also gonna need these. And these. Get all that in there. Okay, now then, if I go back to here, I can add R's and I can make these. I have one, so I need 7 more. This first setup is very simple. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Is that how I want to do that? What if I boot these out 1? Like that. And you may have guessed it, but we're going to make ourselves a wireless connector. This is going to go like right here, I'm thinking. No, we'll do it like right here. This way I can connect more stuff up to it. Okay. I'll grab ourselves some cables. First, we'll grab these. Make a whole net down here. On top of those, we'll go these. Gonna need my memory card. Now then. You want to export on your ME system and import into your drawer system. This is how you get it to be capable. So you can like let it back up and not run forever. Otherwise, you're just gonna destroy everything. Damn it. Well, this is a good opportunity for me to show you. If you use a wrench, you can shift right click that off. Okay, now I just need to set up one of these. I'm gonna need 4 times 8, which is just 32. Need a pin lapis. I guess I'll give you crafting cards just in case I run out of lapis. This way you can craft more with the essence. So that, and then that is how I want all of those to work. Take my memory card, shift right click to copy, and then right click to paste. And all of those are now working. I don't have many of these, but I kind of want my floor to just be these. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to make a bunch of these. Try to line this up like that. go. Those are good to go. And then on top of these ones will be more cables. With more export buses. As well as acceleration cards. What is this? Why did I get that? Huh. Interesting. So that's 16 out of 32, so that's half my channels already. Now then, I need to set one of these up like that. Export source, and then shift right click. There we go. And I'll cover all those up. Oh, wait, these are the wrong ones. Shoot. Those are not the ones that I wanted. It's okay, we can make a bunch of these. What I wanted was this. There. These are the ones I wanted. There we go. And then I could fill these in. And I need some of these jars. I need 8. They're just going to sit on top of these. Make sure all those are filling. They are. Good. Perfect. And then I could grab an access point, or I could find... What do I do with the drawer? I had a drawer specifically for did I add it to the wall? I did. I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. Or I might not be too much of an idiot because I did not give it a void. 147k is not what I want. 4.6k, yeah, we can go with 4.6k. That'll be half my lapis. What if I just order 4,600 lapis? I can do that. Plus they have crafting cards, so they'll make more lapis as they need to. So with that, I can just grab myself an access port. We are over the hour mark, but I'm gonna finish this and then we'll In the next episode, we'll completely finish this. Place is like here. It's gonna be off center, but whatever. That's why I don't like building in even numbers. But this works out in even numbers. Grab ourselves some pipes. Right, and then we need the wrench. All of these are going to be pulled out. Need 7 more of these. And the pipes are going to come out like this. And over. Oh, wait. It's just pulling the lapis out. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I need to go into each one of these, and I need to filter it for this. So stop just ripping the lapis out. There we go. And now we have source gems automated. I could fill this hole in, but I kind of want to know where that is because I'm going to use this to make the next part, which is going to automate every single essence. Which is basically this exact same setup, but much bigger. Because I need more space for those. Because I'll have 8 to 8, I'll be making source gems as fast as I'm making essences. So it'll never starve itself. It'll keep up. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to go right into the next episode, so it'll be not too long before that comes out. And then, well, basically, I'll finish this. I'll get all the essences automated, and then we can start, once all the essences are automated, I can start getting my Drip Me farm up and running. And then once the Drip Me farm is up and running, I can really start getting into occultism. Because occultism with a Drip Me farm means you get a whole lot of good stuff. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Later.